Good morning, and let me welcome you to today's edition of Press Review right here on Luntha Television. It's a beautiful Friday, the 20th of October 2023. Personally, I think this month is moving really fast. I don't know where it is heading to, but well, it's good that we are going towards the month end. I'm not alone. I'm with my colleague here, and I'm Bridget Manoka, who will take you through some of the stories appearing in the Nation newspaper, and she has the Daily Times. You can go first.
On the front page of the Daily Times, the headline reads Malawi, China in 2.5 trillion kwacha railway deal. And the subheadline reads a project to span 5 years. There are two. Another one reads SA Kenya also benefit. And part of the story reads governments of Malawi and China have signed €2 billion, which is about 2.5 trillion kwacha agreement that will facilitate the construction, electrification, and the signaling of a comprehensive railway network in the country. Transport and Public Works Minister Jagbuhala signed the deal with China Railway Signal Communication Cooperation official during the Third Road and Belt Forum underway in Beijing in China.
I just hope that the money will be used for intended purpose. Otherwise, we have seen some projects not making progress just because the money has been squandered or something. So I just hope this one will be made available for the intended purpose. Okay, so on the front page of the Nation newspaper, Judge chides AG in Chirima case, and there is a subtitle, Faults Chakakanyerenda's conduct on the matter. Partly the story reads, Justice Redison Kapindu yesterday adjourned the corruption case against the Vice President, Dr. Salos Kraus Chirima, with a lot of reservations on the Attorney General AG Thabo Chakakanyerenda's conduct on the matter. So I think Hilbert did this report yesterday. It is reported that the AG didn't show up.
Yes. He was supposed to show up with some documents.
Yes.
Yeah, but then he decided not to show up.
So we joke too much in Malawi.
Yes.
How can one?
Maybe they have some hidden agenda. Yeah, because there's no way you were supposed to go to the court to present the documents and then you decided not to show up.
Like,
yeah?
Why?
Yeah, it's kind of selfish.
I also feel like it is a way of dragging the case or something because the case is just taking too long. Yeah, you can
just being in the court. The case it has been adjourned. Yeah, maybe you can come in 2 to 3 weeks, and then it keeps on going like that.
And I think when it was adjourned to the 19th of October, there was ample time. And the idea of adjourning cases is for the state, the accused, to come up with possible and necessary things to complete the case. So for the AG not to show up, I think, I don't know, we'll see how the whole thing will be unfolded. Yeah.
On the third page of the Daily Times, the headline reads 30 died of suffocation, says pathologist. And part of the story leads two people, namely pathologist George Liwomba and Malawi Police Service investigator Baxter Mukumba, yesterday testified in the case connected to the discovery of a mass grave containing 30 bodies of unidentified migrants in Mtangaranga Forest in Mzimba district. In his testimony, Liwomba said an autopsy indicated that 30 people died due to suffocation contributed by carbon monoxide inhalation.
All right.
Yes. You remember the story?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, actually people will get the glimpse of it once you tell them that Tadigira Mutaliga was involved. Yes.
All right, I'll take you through a story which is appearing on the 4th page of the Nation newspaper. It's something to do with what the president launched like some years back. No funds for national cleanup campaign. I hope that is not new to you. Ministry of Local Government, Unity and Culture has said despite government allocating 400 million kwacha in the 2023-2024 national budget for the national cleanup campaign, the treasury is yet to provide the funds. But then the exercise has been going on, and I've seen stakeholders like Westnet taking the initiative on another level, because since the president launched the campaign like a few years back, it was meant to be that every second week of a month, let's say every Friday, that's the second week of each and every month, there should be a cleanup exercise. But the idea is not for us to be waiting for that day. It was for us to be like practicing hygiene like all the time. So as we have seen here, the allocated funds were not released. Something which is sad. Where's the money?
It's very sad. And then you'll be walking around the town, and then you see leaders everywhere.
Even the councils are collecting a sum of money for that purpose, but you see the city. We are talking of the capital city, Lilongwe. If you go now, you'll be like, okay, so this is the capital city.
You'll be shocked.
You'll be shocked.
Another story here, I'll just take it first. The headline leads: court convicts fake Malawi gin makers. And part of the story leads: the Nchewu Senior Resident Magistrate Court has ordered Shafson Shibayo and wife Kalishma Mashewere to pay fines of 3.7 million cumulatively or serve jail terms in default for producing fake Malawi gin whose original patent is owned by Castel Malawi. The two were listed in October last year at Tsangano Tenov Trading Center in Nchewu, where they were producing the fake gin.
Oh, what was the main idea of doing that? The main reason?
They wanted to make fast money.
So it's always bad. It is a bad idea when you are trying to make fast cash. It doesn't turn out good because you indulge in illegal businesses like that.
Maybe it's just a thing that a lot of Malawians, they don't know the law. Yeah, using someone's brand to sell something that you are producing, actually you can be arrested. It's you actually going on the other side of the law, the long side of the law. So it's not good. As Malawians, you're supposed to know the law, and then also we should be acting accordingly and avoid doing illegal businesses.
Yeah, fast cash. There's nothing like fast cash. You have to work hard and earn it for you to make it in life.
Shortcuts are bad.
Shortcuts? No. Okay, on the business column, traders call for collaboration with government, and partly the story. Delegates to the inaugural cross-border trade conference and exhibition have called for increased collaboration between cross-border traders and government to enhance regional trade and its contribution to national growth. I understand this conference started on a Wednesday. This is Friday. Yeah, it was a 3-day conference, and I understand the Minister of Trade, that's Sosteni Kwengwe, officially opened the conference, the way I'm saying, with a call that there should be a collaborative effort just to make sure that the country achieves its goal, the Sustainable Development Goal in the Malawi 2063 agenda.
The headline leads: forex shortage triggers cost of living crisis, and part of the story leads: Joe Kambali has been stitching men's suit from his living room in Luntha, Malawi's commercial hub, for the last 8 years. Sometimes he makes about 200,000 a week, decent wages in a country where half of the population lives on $1 daily or less, according to data from Malawi's National Statistical Office. He was often so swamped with his work that he was sometimes unable to take on new customers for up to a month. But in the last 2 weeks, the 35-year-old retailer's pair of sewing machines have been idle because demand is dwindling. Yes.
Okay, talking about the forex shortage triggering cost of living, I think it's not a secret that things are not going well in the country. I remember last week on Friday, there was another conference where Center for Social Concern released a report on how we are doing on that as well. So according to the executive director, Father James Ngahi, he predicts tough time ahead of us because things are moving from bad to worse.
Yeah.
So dear Malawians, expect prices of essential commodities rising each passing day. It's sad though.
Yeah, it's sad. That means a lot of businesses they're going to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, for their businesses to work, they have to import goods from outside. So due to the forex shortage, the businesses are going to suffer.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm about to read something which a lot of Malawians are not going to like. Netflix raises prices, adds subscribers despite strikes. You see? Okay, Netflix increased the subscription prices for some streaming plans in the United States, Britain and France on Wednesday as it shattered expectations for new customers, spending its shares surging 13%. I understand since there is that misunderstanding between Magra and My Choice Malawi. A lot of Malawians moved to Netflix, some even Showmax. So box office. Yes. So the idea of raising, but it's a good thing because they're saying in United States, Britain and France. I hope it won't reach Malawi, but I know it will affect Malawi.
Yes, because even a lot of people that they use Netflix, but then they pay from outside the country.
Yes.
So it's literally going to affect them.
It's a bad thing though.
I think it's just a way of them trying to punish us.
Nowhere to run.
Keep us entertained.
Yeah, we have like nowhere to run to. Things are not okay.
They are not. I think we can move on
to international.
All right.
Okay.
Let's start.
Okay. UK Prime Minister, that's international news in the Nation newspaper. UK Prime Minister Sunak visits Israel a day after US President Joe Biden visited Israel. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak arrived in the country yesterday to show solidarity with the Middle East country amid the ongoing conflict with pro-Palestinian militants. Yeah, another sad story there, because there is an ongoing war which is claiming a lot of lives. I can take another one. China's Z pledges. I think you already did this one.
Yeah, the one on the front page.
On the front page.
Yeah. Okay,
let's see. Where do I go from there? Okay, Zimbabwe man arrested for conning nurses 54 million waja. Police in Zimbabwe have arrested Tatenda McDonald Mfende, who has since been released on bail for being suspected to have swindled 53 nurses out of $850, which is equivalent to 918,000 Malawi kwacha, each promising to give them visas to the UK. I think people are desperate. It's not just in Malawi.
Yeah.
People are desperate to make
people are desperate, searching for greener pastures. I think in Africa, we're just staying here for the sake of staying, but then we are not financially stable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the survival of the fittest.
You're putting it that way.
Yeah, survival of the fittest. If you are weak, you're not going to make it in Africa, not to talk of Malawi. Yeah.
Even in Zimbabwe. So people are duping people. I think you can move into the arts and culture
The favorite part of this is my favorite column of the newspaper.
Oh, so if you get a newspaper, just go straight to
arts and culture because I'm an entertainment fan.
Should I start or you start?
Yeah, you can go first.
The headline leads DJ Mapolisa to star at Illusions Club launch, and part of the story leads South African celebrated Amapiano star DJ Mapolisa will perform in the country tonight during the grand opening of Illusions Bar, Restaurant and Club in Lilongwe. DJ Mapolisa, real name Temba Sikowe, who is also known as Madumani, is expected to share the stage with local acts such as Zeze Kingston and DJs Ruby and Mr. X and VJ Ice. Okay, on a sad note, Little Giant Chibade goes to sleep. The theme of death was prevalent in most of Thomas Chibade's songs. As news of his passing broke on Wednesday evening, many were left reflecting on the myriad of his songs, which focused on death. In his song Freedom Fighter, he sang Ndigadza Ngofa Achibale Musadzalire ngati mukufuna mulire ndiri moyo.
The TLA tributes that have flooded in the aftermath of his death seem to suggest that his plea in this composition has not been taken into account. And he is also on BBC. His story, The Death of Chibade, has also been featured on BBC. Yeah, it's sad because he was one of the legends.
Yes.
I think you were not born by then, but this guy was famous in our days. You were not born by then.
In your day?
Yes. You remember Awandiwa Mauanga?
Yes, I know the song.
You know the song? So you were born.
I know the song, actually.
You were already born by that time.
No, we found it.
You found it trending.
Yes, we found it trending. Yeah, but then you should say thanks to internet, it keeps things. So yeah, you can also download his music on YouTube. You can go there, search for his name, and then his music is gonna pop up. Yeah.
And I understand if you are watching and you want to be part of his body will be taken from the Kamuzu Central Hospital like this morning. So if you want to be part of that, you can quickly rush to KCH to be part of that. Sure.
He's gone. Not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
Legends never die.
Never die. Akita Samafa.
Sav. The headline leads Lawi Umali spices up Lassie House opening. That's the headline. And part of the story leads musicians Lawi and Prince Umari took on the stage recently when they entertained Padlons during the official opening of Lassie House, the first Lodizio restaurant and bar experience located in Area 10 in Lilongwe. Lodizio is Portuguese for Lochano, and so Lodizio style restaurants rotate freshly cooked meats of various types past one's table and kept them directly onto one's place. Laroto Lilongwe and Puya Fem said he was pleased to perform at Lassie House and what he was looking forward to more outings at the place. It's a new place. It's in Area 10. I think you should also check it out. Yeah.
What
I know you like food.
Are they offering good food? Not offering for free. I know it won't be for free, but is it?
Yes, I think all sorts of meals. You just go and then you also. It's very important to also try new foods from other countries. So since the owner of the place it's from France. I mean, that means he's a French person. You're going to be eating French meals.
Okay, let's say I decide to go with my girls. Anything to entertain them with?
If you go there will be music. They also have bao. They also have guitars. Yeah, as you wait for your meal, you can be playing with those some games, and then get yourself entertained.
Busy. Okay. Sochi Mountain Festival postponed. I bet we are going to hear Zeze Kingston's name in this. Okay, let's start. Let's see if there is Zeze Kingston. Because you can't talk of a festival, you can't talk of a music show without Zeze Kingston.
You're a huge fan of Zeze.
Actually, unfortunately, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
Oh.
And to say the truth, the only song which has like touched my spirit, my heart, is the just released Kusangalala. I give him
the message.
The message.
You can relate.
I can relate because of all the things happening in Malawi. So a lot of people are like Zeze Wabwira. Okay, so the Sochi Mountain Festival, a track that was expected to feature artists like Zeze Kingston, Faith Musa Suffix, and Slick from Saturday evening to Sunday morning, has been postponed, organizers have said. We have had so many shows. Maybe because we are going towards the end of the year. I think I've read somewhere that JJC is also launching his album at Robin's Park. Yeah, I think it will be early next month. And a lot of artists are like pledging to perform for free. The likes of the Nchisi guy, what's his name? Driemo. Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, he's doing great. Actually, that's the spirit that Malawians should have. Like in the industry, always being there for one another, supporting each other. Yeah,
oneness, togetherness.
Yes, if one is willing to perform for free, well, that's good. That's great.
Moving on to the back page, and Miss, you're going first.
And the headlines still shining. The subheadline leads Tabitha inspires PSG to Champions League group stage. Part of the story leads Malawi national women's football team star Tabitha Chawinga provided an assist at French giant Paris Saint-Germain. Feminine qualified for the FIFA Women's Champions League group stage following a 3-1 victory over Manchester United in Paris, France on Wednesday night. PSG went through 4-2 on aggregated after a 1-1 stalemate in the first leg in England last week.
I think I'll take one on the back page of the Nation newspaper. Farm cautions on Scorcher's images, and there is a subtitle says exploitation of Scorcher's images illegal. The Football Association of Malawi (FAM) has warned the companies, organizations, and individuals against exploiting the Scorcher's image rights. This follows an influx of companies and organizations using the team's players in purported congratulatory messages for winning the 2023 Hollywood Bates Kosafa Women's Champion. I didn't know that it was a crime. So post their images at your own risk.
It is a crime. That's why I say, as Malawians, some of the laws of the country, we don't know them. We just do things majimbolimboli.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's just a way of protecting them. Yeah, not like a lot of people to get to know them, because they have to go right now.
But I think for me, we should invest more in the she frames, even the Nchembelembaye, the queens, because they are the only teams making us proud.
Yeah,
but I've seen that the country are investing in soccer.
Yes.
But then you look at our
female,
our men are not doing great.
Yes,
our females, female teams, doing great.
Yeah, they are. It's very sad when they have maybe games, or maybe they're preparing for leagues, to hear that they don't have
they don't even have mobility.
Yes,
I remember they were hosted by the president, and their plea was like, we don't have our own buses. We actually use frames buses when you are moving around. And there is one thing that Tema said that I liked. She was like, her speech was in Chichewa, but it was something to do with feeling sorry for her colleagues, saying, okay, she plays abroad. Money is not a problem for her. So she made a plea to the president that, okay, we have made you proud, and the whole country is proud like right now. So you should also consider employing these poor girls. She made mention that she feels sorry for her colleagues, knowing that they have nothing tangible to do with their lives. So it was a plea to the president, okay, maybe you can employ them as police officers rather, like soldiers, what have you. So I think that's being considered. I was like, for me, I'm better off because I play outside and I make a lot of money.
Which it was a good call. Yeah, it's very sad. Malawian celebrities, you meet them a minibus. Someone like a player outside the country, they are one of the richest people, maybe receiving even a lot of money than the president.
Even journalists, let's end here. Even journalists.
They are famous.
They are famous. If you go to South Africa and they tell you this is a journalist, my friend,
respect.
They are swimming in money, in cash.
Okay, let's move on. Another story here, the headline leads Queens camping on hold, and part of the story leads Malawi national netball team is yet to go into camp ahead of this year's first 5 World Netball Series scheduled for November 12 in New Zealand. Netball Association of Malawi General Secretary Isaac Jimala said the team cannot start preparations without funding. Yes, Malawi National Council of Sports, they are waiting for a response. They say they wrote the Malawi Council of Sports to help with the funding.
You see, that's what we're saying, that we don't invest much in the Queens, yet they make us proud.
Yes,
it's sad.
It's very sad. And then you're supposed to motivate someone.
Yeah.
for them to do well?
Okay, maybe some might say, no, money is not everything. No, as it is now, money is everything,
And
because we can't survive. We can't survive.
Whoever started the saying of money is not everything, that one was wrong.
The money is everything.
Yes, money is everything. Money is needed for the queens to go for camping, for them to prepare for the 5-star. They're supposed to have money. The funding is needed. It's greatly needed. Maybe we can also pray to some companies out there. Please, can we come in and pump in those funds? You know, these queens make us proud.
Yeah,
they put
do.
us on the map. They need motivation. If they say, the camp is on hold because there is no funds, it's more of demotivating them.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll take one more. International sports. Maguire hits out at England fans. Harry Maguire has criticized supporters who jeered Jordan Henderson during international matches at Wembley, saying proper England fans don't boo players. I would even say the same for Malawi. I would say, even though I know the truth, but I'll still say Malawians can't boo a player. Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you sure?
Because I have to stand up for my country now.
No, painting it.
Painting it a good picture.
Yeah.
Things are already bad. So if we have a chance, let's paint it like in black, lady green.
Oh, paint it.
Yeah.
And, let's fool others out of the country.
Do you have anything else to say before we close?
Nothing much. Just a reminder that we are in a heat wave situation. Against quite a crisis in Malawi. It's burning outside. Please, wherever you go, don't forget to carry a bottle of water. Taking a bottle of water, it's going to help you keep hydrated. Okay, so don't forget, don't go out without a bottle of water.
Okay, that being said, meteorological services also announced that anything can happen. They said we are going to start receiving rains on the 16th, and that also happened. And you saw that there is a couple, the whole household in Kasungu, they were killed in a lightning. That's sad. So even though they announced that there will be below normal rainfall during this rainy season, it's up to us to be careful. Very, very careful.
And please always listen to them, whatever they tell us, the meteorological services people. Today they'll tell you, today it's going to be sunny. Listen to them.
Yeah.
If they tell us tomorrow that today it's going to rain, listen to them, carry yourself an umbrella.
And they're saying you should not be drinking beer also.
Yes.
Listen to them. Okay.
It's for your own safety, it's for your own good. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's how we have concluded today's edition of Press Review right here on Luntha Television. We only took you through some of the stories appearing in the Nation newspaper and of course
the Daily Times.
But you can grab a copy of these two papers. They are both going at 1.2. That's 1,200. So you were with me, Bridget Mwanoka, and my colleague here,
Alice Chizombe.
wishing you a productive day, but continue watching Luntha Television because we still have a number of programs lined up for you. Good morning. Bye.